Hello beautiful hearts. Today in this tutorial you are going to learn how to make a crown ear warmer for a newborn baby. So you can either make it with a single yarn color or in multiple colors also. So today in this tutorial
I'll be saying how to crochet the Christmas crown for newborn.
So let's get started. For the Christmas crown ear warmer for the newborn baby, I am going to use white yarn and red color yarn and hook size of 5 mm. Okay, so to begin, start with the white yarn. Make chain 6. So here I have done chain 6. For row 1, single crochet into the second chain from hook in all the chains. So skip the very first chain and into the next place a single crochet. Place a single crochet into the next till the end of this row. So here I placed one single crochet into each stitch to the end of this row, starting from the second chain from hook. For row 2, chain 1 and turn. Place one single crochet into the very first stitch. Okay. Now place single crochet into the back loop of 3 stitches. So this is our stitch, and this is the front loop, and this is the back loop. Okay, so into this back loop I'm going to place one single crochet in next of 3 stitches like this. Go under the back loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through both the loops. So this is for single crochet into the back loop, and I'm going to repeat this 2 more times. Okay, now into the very last stitch, place a single crochet as usual, going under both the loops. Okay, so like this, going under both the loops, you have to place a single crochet into the last stitch. And now it is the repetition round.
Repeat row 2 till 48 rows.
So let me show you the pattern again. In the next rows, you just have to make chain 1, turn your work, place one single crochet into the very first stitch. Okay, so going under both the loops. In next of the 3 stitches, you just have to place a single crochet on the back loop only. Into the next, working in on the back loop, and into the next, also working under the back loop. And in the last stitch, go under both the loops and chain 1 and turn your work and continue the same pattern of placing one single crochet into the first stitch, slipping your hook under the stitch, and into the next 3 stitches you have to place single crochet only in the back loop, and again in the last stitch you have to place a single crochet as usual going under both the loops. Okay, so this is the pattern, and you have to continue till row 48. So here is row 1, 2 and 3. So this way continue the pattern for row 48. So here I am about to finish my 48 rows, and I'm in the end of 47th row. And for the 48, it's just the same, chain 1 and turn and place a single crochet in the very first stitch and single crochet into the back loop of next 3 stitches, and a single crochet into the very last stitch, and you're done with the bend part. So once you are done with 48 rows, now let's join the 2 ends to form a bend. Okay, so for that, take out the hook from the loop and slip your hook into the very first stitch, on this side like this. Okay, and grab the loop on the other side. let's just grab it. Okay, this way. And join with her chain 1. Place 1 single crochet into the same stitch, joining both the sides together. So to do it, slip your hook into the first stitch, same stitch here, and slip your hook into the same stitch on the other side of the band, this way. Okay, and place a single crochet. Now slip your hook into the next stitch and into the back loop of the second stitch on the other side. Okay, like this, just into the back loop, and place a single crochet. Repeat this 2 more times. Slip your hook into the next stitch and into the back loop of the next stitch on the other side, and place a single crochet. And one more time. Now into the last stitch, slip your hook into the last stitch and slip your hook into the last stitch on the other side. Okay, and place a single crochet. Now once you have joined join and form the band, now place 1 single crochet into each and every stitches. So to continue, chain 1 and place 1 single crochet into the same stitch and into each and every stitches all the way around, and you will have 48 stitches in total. So once you are done with 48 single crochet stitch, now place a slip stitch into the very first single crochet stitch. So once you did the slip stitch, then fasten off. So we are done with white yarn. Grab your red yarn and into the very first stitch here, slip your hook and grab the red yarn and chain 1. Tie a knot to secure the stitch. Chain 1 again and place 1/2 double crochet into the same stitch. And keep on placing 1/2 double crochet into each and every stitch all the way round till you have reached the end of the round, and you will have 48 half double crochet in total. Place a slip stitch into the very first half double crochet stitch. Now once you have done a slip stitch, now make chain 1 and place half double crochet into the third stitch of each stitch. So let me show you what's third stitch. So let me just zoom it out so that you can see it clearly. So this is the front loop, and this is the second loop or the back loop, and the third loop is just down here in the back side of the stitch. This is the third loop of the stitch. So hope you understood it. Let me show you again. See, this is the stitch and is the front loop or the past loop. This is the second loop or the back loop, and right down below here you get another stitch. In each stitch you will find it just down below in the back side of the stitch. This is the third loop. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3, and this third loop is in the back side of the each of the stitches. So here we are going to place our half double crochet now. So let's chain 1 and half double crochet into this stitch. Here is the third stitch. Okay, so slip your hook into the third stitch of your same stitch and pull off a loop and place your half double crochet. So yarn over again and into this third loop of the second stitch. You see, this is the first, second, and right below the stitch on the back side of your work you have the third loop. Okay, so into here we are going to place a half double crochet stitch just into here. So into each and every third loop of the stitch you have to make a half double crochet. The third loop is situated just below the main stitch on the back side. So keep on placing half double crochet into each of the third loop of every stitch all the way around till the end of your round. So once you are done with 48 stitches, now place a slip stitch into the first half double crochet stitch. Okay, for the next row, chain 1, single crochet into the same stitch and skip the next 2 stitches, and into the next place a cell stitch. So for cell stitch, make 2 double crochet, two treble crochet, place a picot. For the picot stitch, chain 3 and slip stitch in the front of the treble crochet stitch. So slip your hook into this stitch and into this stitch. Okay, and yarn over and place a slip stitch this way. Now make 2 treble into the same stitch. Two double crochet into the same stitch. And you're done with the cell here. Now again skip 2 stitches and into the next place a single crochet stitch. So you have to repeat this pattern till the end of this round. So let me repeat it once again. Skip the next 2 stitch and into the next place a cell stitch. For the cell stitch, place 2 double crochet, treble crochet, now make a picot stitch. rotate 1 2 3 chains and slip stitch in the front of the treble crochet stitch like this and slip stitch. Okay, now place 2 more treble crochet. Place 2 more double crochet into the same stitch. And you are done with your second cell. Now skip the next 2 stitches and into the next place a single crochet stitch. Okay, so repeat this pattern and I'll be meeting you in the end of this round. So I'm just left with making one more cell. So till now I have made 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 cells. So in total we'll have 8 cells. So I'm just going to make my last cell. So skip the next 2 stitches and into the next place a cell. So now you are left with last 2 stitches. So skip those 2 stitches and place a slip stitch into the very first single crochet stitch. Now fast enough. Weave in the end. So here we are done with our Christmas crown for the newborn prince or your princess. So hope you loved the tutorial. Till then, goodbye.